and welcome to this coverage of NCAA Women's Volleyball. Whether you are watching on LUTN, the GLVC network, or listening on 88.1 WLRA, we should be in for an exciting matchup as the Lewis Flyers host the McKendree Bearcats. I'm Cody Lindeman alongside David Lefevers and Joe Kinzing. Joe, what are you looking for from McKendree tonight?
Well, absolutely. I think the one thing from McKendree that they're going to have to do well tonight is defend and block. Taking a look at the stats here, the Flyers are seriously bringing some offensive firepower out of number 9, Natalie Stefanski, 11, Megan Schletty, and of course 27, Ava Veneman. So head coach Nikki Sandlin is a great coach. She also coaches the men's side. She's going to have a good game plan for her Bearcats tonight.
David, what are you looking for from the Lewis team?
So from Lewis today, I'm really looking at Ava Veneman. She's 7th in hitting percentage on the season, and she's 5th in kills. As a boost, that she just got another one. Make it 116 on the season. I'm also looking at Lauren Stedman. She has 326 assists on the season. So Lewis is really running a balanced offense. And I'm also looking at Bella Ray, number 14, and she currently leads the team in blocking with 29 blocks. A nice save here from Lewis.
Yeah, Lewis defending well there, getting their 2nd straight point. Megan Schleckney now to serve for the Flyers. That is 3 straight points for the Flyers.
2nd straight from number 9, Natalie Stefanski.
She's playing beautifully right now. Another nice serve from Megan.
Returned by McKendree though.
That was a net violation on McKendree. You cannot touch or be in the net. It is an immediate point for the other team.
So Lewis on a little bit of a hot streak to start us off tonight.
Flyers now leading 4-0. Schleckney sends another one over, and McKendree returns. And gets their first point of the night. Flyers returning a serve.
And a nice hit from Ava Veneman.
McKendree sends that one wide, and the Flyers get their 5th point early here in the first set. Now Jamie Poppin serving for the Flyers.
Megan again, a toss-up over the net. Easy point for her. That is 3 kills from Megan Stefanski tonight.
The Flyers dominating here early.
Also bringing great service pressure, just putting McKendree out of system a few times.
And Jamie Poppin sends that one out of bounds, so it's McKendree's ball.
Serving for McKendree, number 17, Maddie Bisner. The score is now 6-2 in favor of the Flyers. Flyers dump one over the net. McKendree returns.
Nice block coming in from Megan. She goes in for another kill. Megan, 4 kills already on a hot streak tonight.
The Flyers here, leading 7-2. Stedman serves from the line. A good service returned by McKendree, but the Flyers handle it. Nice back and forth here as the Flyers now on the attack. A free ball sent over. McKendree unable to return. The Flyers take a 7-2 lead. So a timeout here is being called by McKendree.
Can I just say what a great start from Lewis. Natalie Stamatsky with 5 kills already.
Yeah, this is an ideal start for Lewis here tonight. On the men's side, we always talk about getting to 10 first, and getting to 10 is huge, and even keeping your opponents under 5 points in that 10 is great. But man, keeping them under 3 it's a great start so far, and it's thanks to some great swings, some smart plays from the Lewis University Flyers. So yeah.
Lewis already on a nice streak here. They're actually 7-3 on the season. McKendree's 3-6. So Lewis really showing them they are dominant. They coming out throwing punches, strikes, not sitting back. Really attacking McKendree here.
Lewis is ranked 14th in the nation coming into tonight.
Looks like we're just about to get out of the timeout.
Stenman still at the line for the Flyers here. They have an 8-2 lead coming out of the first timeout taken by McKendree. Stenman with another good serve. They pick up the point there for the Flyers. McKendree handles the serve from Stenman. They pop it over. The Flyers keep it alive and send a free ball over. But McKendree able to power a spike through the Flyers defense, picking up their 3rd point of the night. Yeah, that serve from Skylar Sieber didn't quite make it over the net. The Flyers right back on the attack.
Nice from Natalie.
McKendree was able to handle that serve from Natalie Stefanski, but couldn't get it over the net. The Flyers now increase their lead to 11-3. That serve by Stefanski goes wide.
McKendree looking to bounce back here, try to go on a little run of their own.
Number 9, Macy Tungett serving for the Flyers, but sending that one wide. The Flyers and the Bearcats here trading service errors. Bella Ray at the line for the Flyers, sending that one deep.
And finally, the player I've been looking for on Lewis Ava is something to the game. Maybe she can continue this Flyers lead.
The Flyers handle a McKendree serve. McKendree with some good defense, send it back to the Flyers. Flyers keeping it alive. A miscommunication, they send over a free ball. That one would have been out, but it was played by McKendree. Flyers with great defense have to send over yet another free ball.
Nice block.
And a huge point by the Flyers.
Give credit to McKendree fans. I think they found a little bit of a groove now, as they were a little disorganized in those first few points, but now looks like I think they found it tough.
And that has to be tough for McKendree. They had easily their best point of the night right there, and they still couldn't get that point.
Absolutely, those long rallies are so huge in the momentum of the game, and In volleyball, there's a point scored every single time, of course, but the other side to that is it's a high roller coaster of emotions, of scoring points and losing points, and those long rallies that feel like they're so long, they're so critical in the long game of the momentum.
Maddie Misner picked up the point from McKendree there. And the Flyers get the momentum right back as McKendree sends a serve deep. Now the Flyers leading 14-6 here in the first set. Megan Schleckney now to serve for the Flyers. McKendree handles that one. Flyers now on the attack.
Again, Natalie coming in with another kill, making it 6 out of the 15th. Lewis, great night she's having started off.
Yeah, Stefanski leading all players with 6 kills, as you said. Flyers again with another serve here. McKendree with a nice play, just popping the ball over the hands of the defenders at the net for the Flyers, picking up their 7th point on the night. Flyers returning a McKendree serve, blocked by McKendree. The Flyers back on the attack. That one handled by McKendree. They send a free ball over. The Flyers, you guessed it.
Natalie again. They have no answer for her as Ava Venema gets subbed out for Bella Ray.
Stefanski just powered that one through the hands at the net. And now number 5, Jamie Poppin, back to serve for the Flyers. 16-7, Flyers lead. That one sent deep by Poppin. McKendree will serve. Maddie Misner heading back. The Flyers are sending that one over. Flyers still on the attack, sending one deep there. Looks like a rare miscue by Stefanski, who's been so good all night. So the serve stays with McKendree.
Going a little bit of a run here. See if they can pull it off.
This may be McKendree's first consecutive serves of the night.
Beautiful play by Lauren there. Faking the set and just popping it right over the net.
Stedman now at the line for the Flyers as it leads 17-9 here in this first set.
A little bit of miscommunication from McKendree, and the ball goes flying out of bounds.
Yeah, Stedman's serve there, not quite handled by McKendree. He got 2 touches on it before it went flying too far out of bounds. Stedman now ready to send over yet another serve for the Flyers. McKendree handles it.
Nice play from Brianna Binder there. Lewis just couldn't quite get to it. McKendree down by 8, 18-10.
Skylar Seaver sends over serve. Flyers handle on the attack. And they get that one over the net. McKendree defenders were there but couldn't quite send it back. The Flyers now lead 19-10. The name you've heard this entire first set, Stefanski sends a serve over. McKendree handles on the attack. Send it over, Stefanski sends it back up.
And another great set from Lauren.
The Flyers now on the attack. Get that one down. Flyers increase their lead to 10. So they now lead 20-10, and it looks like another timeout here by McKendree.
And Lewis shows no sign of slowing down at all. And Ava Venema, the All-American, has barely played in this game. Natalie has been doing a great job getting a bunch of kills and a bunch of kills for Lewis. Joe, what are we looking for from McKendree to bounce back in this?
you know, when they were just walking off the court from the timeout, it already looked like they were defeated. You know, the facial expression on these girls was not quite where it should be. We talk about the game within the game, and this has nothing to do with passing or setting or hitting, but how you carry yourself and body language is so crucial in this momentum-driven game. So let's see if the Bearcats can pick their chins up a little bit, start to make some scrappy plays, and claw back. 10 points is a large deficit. It's not an impossible one, but if they can get some momentum in for set 2, I think that'd be very important for them.
Hopefully the coaches of McKendree can boost the team morale and get them back out there to start fighting.
So as we mentioned, Natalie Stefanski's been good all night long. She had 7 kills. Well, McKendree's leading scorer here in kills is Hope Gramley or Brianna Binder, and they each have 2. So no one even close to Stefanski's production. As we get back to play, the Flyers send one over, handled by McKendree. On the attack, that one sent right back into the air. Flyers now on the attack. That one gets sent into the net.
Natalie, I think that was actually her first mistake of the night, just not sending it over the net, sending it a little short.
Now back to serve for the Bearcats. Lacey Tunget. That serve handled by the Flyers. Right back on the attack.
Like Megan there, hit off the block of the defender, sailed right out of bounds.
Serve now by the Flyers. Cannot be handled by McKendree. It hits the net out of bounds, and the Flyers pick up another point, just 3 points away from capturing this first set.
And can I say in an astounding way as well, not letting McKendree get any leverage at all. And Ava Benjamin, just easy set for her.
Yeah, that ball was popped up right at the net off the serve, and Ava Venema was able just to pound it home and pick up the 23rd point of this first set for the Flyers. McKendree now on the attack, denied at the net with another opportunity here. Pop it over. The Flyers, though, return that ball by McKendree.
Hitting from the left, finding the defender all the way on the right, not able to get it. And only 1 more point needed for Lewis.
Flyers fans rising to their feet here at Neil Carey Arena. McKendree on the attack. Ball hits a basketball hoop. The Flyers are able to free ball it over. McKendree is back on the attack now. That one's popped over. The Flyers have no problem handling that. Now the McKendree back on the attack here, and they find an open spot.
Seems to be the only answer McKendree has for Lewis is Brianna Binder. She has 2 astounding kills. 3 astounding kills, I apologize.
Credit number 12, Andrea Zeiser with a few great serves. One of them was a kill, one was an overpass that led to a kill. That's getting the job done, coming in and doing the job well.
And there it is, the Flyers take the first set. 25-12.
Can I just say what an astounding first set from Lewis. I mean, McKendree just had no answers at all. Natalie just insane. What can McKendree do here to come back?
Well, as I stated, I think their mentality has to be going into the second set that, hey, we just got punched in the mouth pretty good. How do we respond when our back is up against the wall? They're going to have to play together as a team a little bit more. It more so looked like there were 6 individuals out on the court instead of one team. They're going to have to communicate really well. They're going to have to pass really well. And they're going to have to put some balls away. They were setting themselves up in some good spots, but they just weren't getting those much-needed kills. So a little bit more production out of their pins, out of their middles, and the back line passing has to be just a hair better for them to be.
McKendree didn't come out with the fire that Lewis came out with tonight, and now they got to claw their way back. into this game.
In talking to Flyers head coach Laura Lee Smith, we figured out that the Flyers have never played Hope Gramley, who is actually considered by Laura Lee Smith to be the best player on McKendree's team. She's a borderline All-American bowler, so she's never had an opportunity to play against the Flyers. Laura Lee Smith was worried about being able to contain her, but when you have a offense firing on all cylinders like the Flyers have here, not a concern. What do you think the Flyers need to do here just to keep this momentum going into the second set here?
I wouldn't change a thing. I would continue to keep setting Natalie. She's been playing great in system. She's been really well, taking some great swings, and even out of system high balls, she's been managing to good spots. And just keeping the ball on McKendree. I think a lot of the time in volleyball, the other team makes more mistakes when the ball is just placed on them. So it's keeping your serve in, but still bringing good pressure. Not too much to change there from Lewis.
Yeah, Lewis, they really can't be doing anything much better. I mean, the only critique I have is they sent some serves out of bounds, and I mean, that was really the only time that McKendree could get a point or get any momentum was when we made the mistake. So if they could just clean up those mistakes, we should have a clean game, a clean next set.
Yeah, maybe a bit of a surprising set there for the Flyers as they're currently struggling with injuries. Micah Fretman is out with a concussion, and freshman Kennedy Bell tore her ACL. But the Flyers looking like they have everyone here tonight. Absolutely no problems in that first set.
Micah, who is the other setter, Lauren is this. She's another setter. They run a 5-2 offense where there's 2 setters and 2 opposites. And traditionally, it would be number 23, Amanda Greening, also in there, along with the other opposite, Juliana Van Loo. We wish her and Kennedy both the best in their injuries, and we hope to get them back on the court soon. But Lewis right now looking pretty good without their 2 players.
We get set here for set number 2. See what McKendree does to try to combat this high-powered Flyers offense. They also played really solid defense. Just very little to fix here if you're the Flyers.
You gotta come out here and play your game.
Allie Hickey now serving for the Flyers. McKendree handles that serve, send it deep, and the Flyers pick up right where they left off, winning the first point of set number 2.
That's exactly what I'm talking about, just putting a good serve on them and letting the other team make the error.
Flyers here send the serve over.
And
blocked at the line.
From Ava Venema and Lauren Stenman. Getting their second point for Lewis.
Yeah, I see the Flyers defense shining here early. They can do it on both sides of the ball. Hickey sends one over, handled by McKendree. And another block.
McKendree just cannot find an answer, even with a 3-minute break. Nothing.
Flyers sending a serve over. That one's free balled, and the Flyers with another point.
And that was just an easy setup for Megan right there.
Megan Schleckney slammed that one home and left no doubt in McKendree's mind. That was a mistake.
And McKendree again with another timeout.
McKendree calling their timeout early here, sensing that there may be an issue they may not be able to recover from.
I think Lewis just has too much momentum from that first set. I mean, they literally just picked up where they left off, like you said. Just 4-0 again. Just gonna keep going, keep playing their game, and should be another easy set for Lewis, but maybe McKendree out of this timeout can pull something that Lewis hasn't seen before.
Joe, if you're McKendree, what are you saying in this timeout? But what has to be your mentality?
Well, our mentality has to be, I think we just have to regroup. We have to regroup. We have to look at what we're doing well right now, and we have to also look at what we're doing not so well. In situations like these where you're, kind of getting battered around a little bit and you're not in the driver's seat, you really just have to play really hard. You have to communicate really well, as I was saying, and you just have to find something that works and roll with it.
Yeah, this is where you really kind of see the character of your team. How gritty can you be? How much do you want it? You just have to dig deep and keep going. I mean, honestly, there's no other way to answer when you're down like this. McKendree now trying to send one over. The Flyers defense proving lethal again with another block.
And it seems like McKendree can't even get the ball over the net at this point.
Yeah. The front pin blocker's doing a nice job so far.
Just a little bit louder. McKendree here handling a serve and popping it over.
Nice up.
What a nice dive.
Popping with a great save. The Flyers now on the attack. And another point for the Flyers, Ava Venema.
Ava Venema again, the person I said to watch out for on the Lewis Flyers team. She has 4 kills, catching up to Natalie here.
McKendree also just placed a triple block on the middle. You don't see that very often, which is a credit to how great Ava has been, not only tonight, but all season.
And again, another block from Ava Venema. Oh, never mind, a block that went out of bounds. Sorry.
Yeah, the Flyers defense still really solid there. They just couldn't keep that one in bounds. So McKendree gets their first point of the set. They send the serve over. The Flyers have to free ball it over. McKendree now on the attack. And they get their second point of the night. That is number 15, Hope Gramley, who we talked about at the break. Finishing that one, bringing the Flyers lead down to 4.
And maybe she's the answer McKendree's been looking for. So we'll just have to find out.
Flyers now on the attack, but McKendree's defense stuffs them at the net. That's 3 in a row for McKendree.
McKendree seems to be getting some momentum here.
Kreuzer at the line here for McKendree. Sends this one over. The Flyers handle it. Now on the attack, Ava Venema pops it over and puts it down. 7-3.
Can I just say, she's just so consistent. Having Natalie and Ava on the court right now just seems to be lethal.
Schleckney now on the serve. That one is sent way back. And the McKendree is able to free ball it over to the Flyers. Stenman popped that one over early. Now on the attack, McKendree can't get that one down, but Ava Venema.
From Ava finding that ball.
The Flyers are putting on an absolute clinic right now.
Ava now up to 6 kills.
Trying to chase down Natalie Stefanski, sitting at 7.
Beautiful ace from Megan Shelty. Plays it right in the middle of the court. No hands could reach it.
The Flyers tonight proving exactly why they are ranked number 14 in the nation. That serve handled by McKendree. They send it over. Poppin gets a hand on it. Returned by the Flyers, tipped up by McKendree. They send it back over and they find an empty spot.
McKendree not just lying down and letting Lewis do what they do. I mean, they seem to be actually putting up a fight in this set. Hopefully they can continue.
Yeah, McKendree looking for anything as they send that one over. McKendree with some nice defense. And that one is deflected off the net out of bounds by Hope Gramley. It looked like a good setup by McKendree. They just couldn't quite get that one down in bounds. It's number 5, Jamie Poppin for the Flyers, back to serve. Sends it over, handled nicely by McKendree. And stuffed at the line yet again by the Flyers.
That was a great setup from the setter, number 1, Lauren Stenman. She found where that ball was going to be, not where it currently was. She set up, found a good angle, and hit her mark. Great block.
McKendree now on the attack. Stuffed by the Flyers yet again, looking for some offense. This time, sent out of bounds. They're trying to say that one was tipped by the Flyers, but the officials disagree. The Flyers now lead 11-4 here in set number 2. Jamie Poppin still serving for the Flyers. Sends that one over. Handled by McKendree. And Lewis back on the attack.
Beautiful spot from Bella Ray there. No one in the back right corner, just send it right there, easy point. And McKendree again with another timeout.
So who for the Flyers really seems to be having a second set? We haven't called Stefanski's name nearly as many times as we have in that first set. Who's kind of picked it up for the Flyers?
Well, I think both middles have been playing really well so far for the Flyers. Of course, we always talk about Ava, the All-American, with I think she was hitting .365, which is that's a great hitting percentage. She's averaging 3.5, just under 3.5 kills a set for a middle, which is staggering numbers. But also give credit to the M2, Bella Ray. She's been a great blocker all season. She's found a great kill there. She's a presence. She's loud. She draws blocks. So credit the middles. They're doing really well right now.
And you can't shy away from Lauren Stenman with some beautiful sets, getting those middles active, setting up Ava and Bella, and Natalie for that matter.
Yeah, absolutely. Lauren is playing great. She's a great spark of energy for the team. I love watching her play.
If you're McKendree, you've had some success. Where mostly are you finding that coming from?
Well, I think it's hard to play in a setting like this when you know that you're getting, beaten in just about every cylinder. We talked about Hope getting some more sets. The setter dumped on a few plays, maybe go back to that. But really, it all just starts from this first contact. And the passing was just a little out of tune.
As Natalie meets a McKendree player at the net and stuffs it home. Lewis leading 14-4.
Yeah, the Flyers not slowing down at all out of that timeout. Jamie Poppin still serving at the line. And misfires on that one. Now number 11, Skylar Sieber, serving for the Bearcats. That one handled by the Flyers. Flyers on the attack, but stuffed at the line. And McKendree now hoping they picked up a little momentum, winning 2 straight points. McKendree winning at the line on that last point. Definitely helpful, winning at the net rather.
Straight up too.
Beautiful pass from Lauren there.
McKendree on the attack. Handled by the Flyers. They send it back over. Handled by McKendree. Now at the net, try to slam it home. That's going to be another point for McKendree. So a violation by the Flyers. It's now 14-7 in favor of the Flyers still. The Flyers now on the attack, pop it over, handled by McKendree. The Flyers on the attack now.
And again, just as we were saying during that timeout, Bella Ray just sending another one home. Just everyone can kill on this team.
Yeah, that's a great job from Bella, from going straight from blocking, transitioning into the attacker, finding a great route, a great line, and the open spot in the defense. Nicely done.
Now number 1, Lauren Stenman, serving for the Flyers, handled by McKendree on the attack, rejected at the line, and a miscommunication leads to another point for the Flyers. 16-7.
McKendree just kicking themselves in the foot for that one. Easy ball, just need to talk to each other, play as a team.
I think that goes back to what you were talking about, Joe. They're just having trouble overall as a team there, and you see it result in the point for the Flyers, which you just can't have when you're down by a set in this type of atmosphere.
Yeah, in this type of atmosphere, you have the fan section getting after it a little bit, cheering on their home team. The communication can have zero breakdown as in that play. It has to be strong, it has to be collective.
And again, Natalie, I don't know how many times I have to say her name tonight, but 9 kills.
The Flyers and McKendree trading points there. Stefanski heads back to the line to serve as the Flyers lead 17-8. Handled by McKendree. Sends that one over, rejected at the line. The Flyers now on the attack. That one is handled by McKendree as well. And that one lands, tipped by Bella Ray, and gets down. So McKendree with another point. That was number 4, Brianna Binder, and she now finds herself at the line, serving for McKendree, who has gained a little bit of momentum here recently. That serve is handled by the Flyers. Bella Ray sends it over. McKendree handles it, but has to free ball it over. Now the Flyers back on the attack, set back at the line. Looks like a violation by the Flyers will give McKendree another point. McKendree now set. It's number 4, Binder sending it over. Bella Ray puts it down for the Flyers, 18-10.
And again, Bella Ray just playing so consistently here as we have Ava coming in.
Looks like number 12, Andrea Sizer, coming into the game for the Flyers to serve. That serve handled by McKendree. Looking to strike again, rejected at the line, but it fell out of bounds. So McKendree gets another point here. What's McKendree been doing recently to pick up these points and at least keep pace with the Flyers?
Well, I think it's just a sense of urgency. It looks like they're playing faster. It looks like they're getting together better on the floor a little bit, and some points are just going their way, and sometimes that's all you need to string together a little run like they're going on right now.
Served by Tippett, handled by the Flyers. McKendree on the attack now gets another point as that ball is blocked by Schleckney, but falls out of bounds. The lead now down to 6 for the Flyers as McKendree looks to put a run together.
And Ava's just there to end it, just in the middle. Lewis just constantly setting to Ava, Bella Ray, Natalie. I mean,
that serve by McKendree is handled by Stedman, and she just put it up to Ava, and it looked like no one on McKendree really moved their feet. They're just kind of, they got caught ball watching a little bit.
Yeah, a little stuck, not ready to make a play on the ball. It's a tough play.
McKendree now back on the attack, pops it over and finds the floor.
a nice pop up there. Going right over the Lewis blockers.
Number 8, Poiser to serve for McKendree. Sends that one over, handled by the Flyers. Venema puts it down for Lewis. That puts it 20-12 in favor of the Flyers. Just 5 points away from picking up set number 2 here. Schleckney now to serve for the Flyers. And that one could not be handled.
Beautiful serve.
Number 4, Brianna Binder tried to get there, but that was a bullet by Schleckney, and she put it in a great spot. Schleckney's serve now finds Binder again, but pops it over to Venema. That one's handled by McKendree. They free ball it over. Stedman to Venema. A great save by McKendree. Now they send it way out the back end, and the Flyers pick up point number 22 of set number 2.
Binder looking for a 7th kill there, but just sends it straight past all the Lewis defenders. Getting a little antsy there maybe. Shelty again coming up for another serve.
Kreuzer had a great save there, but McKendree not able to capitalize. And that serve by Schleckney just tucks it right in that back line. And the Flyers are just 2 points away from taking set number 2. It's number 22, Taki, subbing into the game for Venema. Schleckney now sends it over for the Flyers. No, stop at the net. And McKendree picks up a point.
I mean, Lewis just 2 away from ending this set. McKendree really in desperate times right now. Really need to come up with some answer.
Flyers on the attack. That one is saved by McKendree. They send it over. Poppin gives it back up. Stedman sends it over. And a point for the Flyers. That surprise attack by Stedman caught McKendree off guard. Kreuzer was able to get a hand on it, but could not be handled by any other McKendree player. And the Flyers now just 1 point away from taking set number 2. The Flyers fans standing in anticipation. And that serve by Taki is caught up by the net. And McKendree's number 11, Sieber, to serve.
And what a better way to end this set. Bello Ray. It's a beautiful another set from Lauren, going straight to the outside, and Bello Ray sends it home to end the second set, 25-14.
Stedman notches her 22nd assist of the night right there. And Bello Ray makes no mistake about it, puts it home.
And I mean, we need to just express the level of just play coming from these Lewis girls right now. I mean, Natalie Stefanski, I mean, again, we can't stop saying her name all night. What is that now? I believe she has, 9 kills? And Ava Venema right behind her with 8. And Megan Schulte, 2 aces on that last set. I mean, they're just coming out blazing and just firing at all cylinders, and McKendree have no answers at all. I thought maybe one of their answers could have been Brianna Binder, but no, just Lewis is just dominating this game and showing who is the better team.
Yeah, they've been consistent all night. Really just bringing this, as we stated, just bringing it from so many different angles. It's so hard to stop a team that isn't one-dimensional when you have more than just one go-to option. Bella can put the ball away, Ava can put the ball away, Megan, Natalie, Juliana, Amanda, all great attackers.
I mean,
it's hard to stop.
You can just go down this Lewis roster and just pick out names, just
Absolutely.
kills. I believe now this is Ava Venema again over 100. She had 115 kills this season. Natalie had 98 to start this game, so now she is over 100 as well. I mean, again, these Lewis girls just putting on a dominant performance all night, and hopefully continue that into the third set. They're looking to send McKendree home here.
When we talked to the coach for the Flyers, she said that the other teams that are playing the Flyers, Orly Smith said, they've really been kind of beating themselves. And that's true here tonight. I think McKendree's been struggling a fair amount, has made some mental mistakes. But, I mean, the way the Flyers are playing tonight, I feel like they could go up with anyone in the country.
Yeah, absolutely. In a game like this, really where one team is being dominated over the other, the mental mistakes can also start to add up. And when you can't stop the other team, and you can't even help yourself. More so, it's a recipe for disaster.
And I just have a beautiful sentence here from Coach Smith. He said Lewis needs to start being consistent and taking the outcome of the match in their own hands. I mean, that is just on display tonight. They're just coming out, doing whatever they need, playing however they want. And they said that will help them to the next level. And I think I have to agree here, Coach Smith. Your Lewis girls are on the next level right now, especially tonight.
If there was ever a number that represents the struggles of McKendree, in that second set, they hit just 0.33%. That is 3%. Now, the Flyers hit at 42.9%.
I mean, the numbers just say it all.
You look at service aces, the Flyers picked up 3 in that set. Service errors, McKendree had 3. Blocks, the Flyers had 5. McKendree, though, beating the Flyers in attack attempts. They had 2 more attack attempts at 30 compared to the Flyers' 28. But when you're only hitting 3%, there's just nothing you can do to fix that problem.
I mean, McKendree, again, they need to find answers. Maybe they can find that and hope. Maybe they can be her hope. If not, I mean, I think that this last set will be McKendree's last unless they can find someone or some answer.
Yeah, let's hope that McKendree can come out with just a little bit more fight. Maybe not just a little, but way more fight. They really just have to focus on their side. They can't control the offensive firepower from Lewis, but they can control themselves to stop it. They have to set up a good block, and they have to be ready to make some really scrappy plays on defense if they want to stay in this game and force this thing into 4.
Yeah, to that point, McKendree notched 9 attack errors on that last set to the Flyers 1.
Looks like we're about to get started here. Third set. See a continued great performance from Ava as well as Megan in this third set. See what Lewis can do. And if McKendree has any answers.
Team's kind of milling as we get set for set number 3 here. McKendree trying to dig down deep, find some fight.
And if Lewis can just do what they've been doing at the start of every set, they just come out firing as they did, just as they did in the last one. And if they can continue this here.
All right, we are getting set here for set number 3. The official passes the ball to number 11, Skylar Sieber, as McKendree looks to put together a little run here to start set number 3. And McKendree really needs to draw first blood here.
I would have to agree. Got to get the momentum started, and we have.
Looks like a violation by Stenman.
Yeah, Lauren may or may not have been over the net. She is in the back row. You cannot attack the ball as a setter.
Yeah, Poppin put that one a little too far for Stenman. And the Flyers get that point right back.
Beautiful by the Flyers there. Just return that point right back. You make a little mistake, it's all right. Just roll with the punches.
Yeah, I feel like when you're the Flyers tonight, the way you've been playing, mistakes, they don't even phase you. They just roll right off your shoulders. You get back into the next point. McKendree here on the attack, and they get rejected at the line. The Flyers pick up point number 2. They lead now 2-1.
Again, Ava and Megan going off for that block. Just Lewis's blocking has been on point in these last 3 sets. McKendree can't just get the ball over the net.
McKendree now on the attack off a pop and serve. They get that one over. The Flyers keep it alive, have to free ball it over. McKendree now settles that one, puts it up at the net, and puts it down.
Ava just not closing her hands there on that block. Also a little late.
Yeah, Ava definitely got her hands on that block, and Poppin tried to get it back up into the air and give the Flyers a chance there, but no such chance came. As the Flyers now on the attack.
Nice swing.
Megan Schulte finding that right side of the court. That's 4 kills for her tonight.
And she had some juice behind that one. That was going to be hard to handle no matter where she put it.
McKendree trying to find an answer here.
McKendree gets that one over. Ava Venema on the attack. That one's handled by McKendree. As they send it back over to the Flyers, that one's popped up. Stedman now a pass. That was Shelekny there. She couldn't quite find the McKendree side of the court. That one was out of bounds. Our number 17, Maddie Misner, at the line for McKendree as we are tied up here at 3-3. Stedman sends it over, and that one was in. And that was Shelekny once again.
But what I will say is this is the closest McKendree has been in the last 3 sets. 1 point away from Lewis, keeping up shots for shots with them. Maybe we can find a different result in this 3rd set.
As McKendree on the attack.
It was a double contact there, hitting off of the hands in 2 different places. You can see the ball, because the ball is not completely white, it's blue and gray. It came out spinning just a little bit.
So the Flyers there picking up a point on a miscue by McKendree, and then Ava Venema gets another point for the Flyers. The Flyers here starting to gain some distance, now leading 6-3 on McKendree.
Venema is just lethal when she comes off the right side, off that left foot right there. They're the same play set up with Bella. It just seems to be working all night.
Yeah, the slide attack. Very underutilized in the men's game, but these girls really run it well.
The Flyers here.
Some great communication. Ava again coming, again, just as I said, the right side off that left foot, just send it home, and it just keeps working.
That looked like
don't fix it.
That looked like a replay of the last point. Ava Venema putting that one home almost in the exact same spot on the court. Shelekny now serving for the Flyers, handled by McKendree. The Bearcats try to return, and they are stopped at the line by the Flyers, but that one finds itself out of bounds, so McKendree picks up another point here. 7-4 lead for the Flyers.
Can I just say, Ava is still stacking kills. She's at 10 now on the night, finally surpassing Natalie at 9.
Who was unable to handle that serve by Tippett. They send it back over to McKendree, but Ava Venema now on the attack for the Flyers, handled by McKendree. They send it over. The Flyers on the attack. McKendree's able to block it down and handle that ball. A nice rally going. Ava Venema can't put it home for the Flyers. McKendree handling that Venema spike. And that one is sent deep by Binder for McKendree.
Can I just say, what a beautiful rally there. A little unfortunate that McKendree had to send that one out of bounds, but they're just going shots for shots right there.
Yeah, each team got the other team on their heels there, but the Flyers eventually prevail in that rally. Now the Flyers on the attack again. Bella Ray pops it home.
Beautiful spot by Bella Ray right there.
Just popping it over the defenders, finding a nice open area. No one there to stop it. Now Ava Venema at the service line for the Flyers. Sends that one over. McKendree now on the attack. Blocked at the line. McKendree keeps it alive. Blocked at the line again. McKendree trying to get it over. They have to free ball it over. The Flyers now on the attack. Bellaray puts it home for the Flyers.
And again, the same play, right side off that left foot. Bellaray sending it home. It's almost like a replay of these last 2 sets.
Bellaray now climbing in kills, amassing 9 on the night. The Flyers lead 10-4. You have to give McKendree credit. They've definitely had their best set so far here in the 3rd set. What are they succeeding at? What are they doing well?
Well, I think they're matching the digs and the defense with the firepower that we've spoken so much about here tonight. They've made some nice digs. They've made some nice sets. And not every ball has gone their way in kills, but they are doing the few things that you have to do in the first place right. You have to get a good dig. You have to put up a good ball. And they're doing that right now, but they're just not getting those kills to fall down for points.
Again, Lewis just stops them every single time with the net. I mean, they had 2 blocks in 1 rally. I mean, McKendree can't even get the ball over the net. I mean, you can't score if you can't get it over. So I don't know what McKendree's going to do here. Again, Binder seems to be one of their answers. She has 7 kills. Another one seems to be Preschner, I believe, with 5 kills. So maybe find those girls a little bit more, see if you can find a little superstar here, some fire.
Yeah, Joe, you mentioned McKendree just not being able to get those kills. They're hitting at -5% right now. The Flyers are hitting the whopping 31%, and I think that's just going to keep rising through the night.
Yeah, it's negative, of course, because they made a few errors. But really, they just need to find something on the offensive side. The setting hasn't been bad. The passing hasn't been too bad. It's good enough, but they just need someone to put a ball away.
I mean, and they just had a great opportunity there from Claire Derricks, but she just sent it over the back line.
Yeah, that was a smashing spike. Yeah, she just missed it.
And Ava serving there, sending that one out of bounds. She gets subbed out for Jamie Poppin.
So the Flyers and the Bearcats trading points there as number 9 Macy Tunget back for the Bearcats. Stenman puts this one up. It's handled by McKendree. They free ball it over. Stenman again to Bellaray. Pops that one over. McKendree on the attack, looking for points here. The Flyers send that one over, deflected by Macy Tunget, and a point for the Flyers.
Again, these great sets from Lauren, setting up Natalie, Megan, Bella. I mean, that one was a perfect ball to make it on that play.
Van Loo now subs into the game. Stenman serves for the Flyers. That one handled neatly by McKendree. The Flyers now on the attack. That one is deflected by McKendree and gets down. So the Flyers pick up point number 13 and set number 3 here. Stenman remains at the line for the Flyers.
Just seems like in these sets, Lewis just has a time where they just keep scoring and scoring.
Yeah, they've really found their flow in this game.
That's Biner. It's handled by the Flyers. Send it back over. McKendree now on the attack. That one's handled by the Flyers. Another attack. And that one finds the floor. Deflected once again by Tunget and finds that ball found the court in the very back corner of the gym. A lot of heat on that ball. The Flyers now serving again. McKendree now on the attack. Need points here, and they get it.
Finally a point coming in here from McKendree, but can I just say, again, everyone on the Lewis's team can kill. I mean, you have Natalie at 10, Ava at 10, Bella is at also 10. We have 3 Lewis players at 10 kills right now.
Stedman now sets it, and the Flyers find the back corner. That was Van Loo for the Flyers. Everyone getting in on the action tonight. And number 9, Stefanski now to serve for the Flyers. As they lead 15-6 here in set number 3. That one's handled nicely by Binder for McKendree. McKendree stopped at the line. Bellaray goes up, can't finish it. Stedman tries to pop it over, rolls over the net. McKendree now sends it too far, and finished by Bellaray. The Flyers now lead by 10.
I mean, when you're McKendree, you just can't give up those easy balls. How many times has Lewis won the ball for a 50-50 ball on top of the net?
McKendree now handling a serve, trying to stop the bleeding, and they do. That's number 17, Misner, hitting from the far side of the net. Finds the floor and gets the serve back into McKendree's hands. It's number 11, Sieber, serving for McKendree. Bellaray back on the attack for the Flyers, finds the floor. The lead back to 10.
And here we have Ava Venema subbing in for Bellaray. And Amanda Greening coming in for Megan Shelty.
Now popping at the line, serving for the Flyers. McKendree handles the serve, sends it over. It looks like a violation by the Flyers.
Oh, a violation by McKendree there.
Yes, that was a violation by McKendree, my mistake. So the Flyers keep the serve. Poppin sends it over.
Wow, nice up.
And that ball had all kinds of juice on it. Number 8, Kreuzer putting it down.
I mean, the fact that Poppin even got a hand on that was pretty impressive, setting that up.
That ball went all the way to the ceiling. No chance for the Flyers to return it. It was a great play by Kreuzer, but she then subsequently sent the serve out and gave the Flyers that point right back.
It seems that McKendree can't run away from their mistakes here. All of these violations, serving errors. I mean, I guess Lewis just got in their heads tonight.
Hallie Hickey now at the service line for the Flyers as they lead by 11. McKendree handles it, but stuffed at the line. That's number 23, Amanda Greening. The Flyers now hit the 20-point mark. McKendree stuck on 8 points.
Lewis is just looking to get this set over with, go to the locker room, praise a good victory.
Greening again with an opportunity, handled by the Flyers. Binder sends it over, handled by the Flyers there. And 23, Greening yet again putting it down. That is now 21 points for the Flyers. Just 4 points away from the sweep here against McKendree. Hallie Hickey looking to send this one over for the Flyers. Handled by Kreuzer. Meisner stuffed at the line. McKendree, though, with another attempt. Kreuzer sends it over. The Flyers handle. Stedman to Venema. And that one is saved. The Flyers get the ball back on the attack. Venema again.
Nice up.
Kreuzer puts it too far.
And finally a 50-50 ball that McKendree wants to go up for.
Opportunity here for them now.
What a rally here, and McKendree sends it deep. That's a miscue by number 15, Hope Bramley.
I mean, we did see a lot of good from McKendree there. I mean, going up for that 50-50 ball, but again, they can't run away from those mistakes, and they can't keep up with Lewis.
That was a great point for both teams. McKendree just couldn't get the better of the Flyers, as that's been the story all night. Greening now free balls it over for the Flyers. McKendree on the attack and stuffed at the line. McKendree now trying the other side. They get it over, but Poppin is there to defend. The Flyers now on the attack. That one's free balled over. Venema puts it down. The Flyers now just 2 points away from completing the sweep.
Just can't give those easy points to Lewis like that. I mean, they've been converting all night.
McKendree now on the attack, and they're going to win the point. Exactly what McKendree needed to stop the bleeding right now if they want any chance. They're going to need to go on a run of epic proportions here if they want to keep playing tonight. This is number 17, Maddie Misner, serving, handled by the Flyers. Greening can't put it down. Hope Bramley puts it over. Stedman now. That one's popped up nicely by McKendree. Sent back over, but the Flyers handle now on the attack again. Greening with another kill. The Flyers now just 1 point away. The Flyers fans once again for the third straight time rising to their feet, making all sorts of noise, anticipating a Flyer victory. McKendree now on the attack, trying to stay alive. A neat save. The Flyers now on the attack. And that one stopped at the net. Just a quick reminder, you're listening on WLRA 88.1, broadcasting live from Lewis University campus in Romeoville, Illinois. The Flyers now just 1 point away. McKendree to serve. That one's out. The Flyers complete the sweep. 25-10 in set number 3.
What a beautiful game played by Lewis here. I mean, not giving up a set. I mean, not even giving up any sort of advantage, it seemed. I mean, just a straightforward victory here for Lewis tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. A dominant game if I've ever seen one. Just well done on both defense, offense, serving. Really just all around a very impressive showing for the Flyers tonight.
The Flyers complete the sweep, winning all 3 of the first sets played. And that'll do it from us from Neil Carey Arena, from LUTN 88.1 WLRA and the GLVC Sports Network. I'm Cody Lindemann alongside David Lefevers and Joe Kinzinger. We want to thank you for listening to this game of Lewis Flyers women's volleyball. Once again, the Flyers win 3-0. I'm Cody Lindemann for WLRA 88.1 GLVC Sports Network and LUTN saying thank you and good night.